Hello and welcome to my channel. Excited for you to be here. I've been guided to give a collective message and to also do a collective card reading as well through my Angel Guard Oracle deck, which I'm absolutely loving at the moment. So the messages from collectively that's coming in, because I know there's a new moon coming in as well. I think the 15th of May or 16th of May, I can't remember. And I'm feeling this is a lot of pent up energy where some of us still feel like we've released a lot of our own internal bullshit, but we still find ourselves getting stagnant or not trusting our intuition. Like we just really downplay it and just go back to what we know. And what I mean by that, you just go back to the safe option, whether it's not communicating yourself properly or you just completely shut down and just put all your walls up because that's all you know. That feels safe, that feels calm, it feels right in that moment because that's what you've known. And a lot of the things that I feel that are coming in entering this new moon is we need to remember we're still in the fire horse year, which is a very strong momentum type of energy that we need to understand and fully comprehend. Because if you are still sitting in the back seat and not being the driver of where you want to go and the version of you that you want to be and who you want to create and really do your desires, you need to make sure for this year 2026 that you are in that driver's seat. And I can feel it in my throat chakra, like I really need to share this. And from a collective perspective, we really need to share more of our love, our wisdom, what we actually know about ourselves, what we keep holding back. So you may feel that in your throat chakra. Um, so just remember, I'm getting that remembrance. This is the fire horse year. Don't forget that. Last year was the year of the snake. So you felt like what I said earlier, you feel like you've been shedding with the layers and releasing a lot and feeling like you're taking on stuff that still isn't yours. But you've entered now 2026 with more confusion and feeling like, am I actually doing the right things? Why am I still feeling overwhelmed? Why can't I still say what it is that I want to say? And that is actually just coming into the era of owning what it is that you want to bring into 2026. That's what they're saying. If you still feel like you're playing it small, like what I said, not saying what it is that you actually want to say, just know that they are still fear blocks that need to come through, and it's just stagnant energy that is just moving around your body, and it does want to get released. It does want to get removed, but you just need to remember that you're the one that has the authority to do that, not from somebody else. So we need to be removing that external validation that this is who I need to hear from. I need permission from X, Y, and Z. That is not true. Those are false beliefs that you have taken on as well. And if you ever feel the need where it's getting too much, you know that your clarity is just, kind of being fogged over and it's just really hard to see a clearer vision. Just remember to return back to your body. And this is something that we always forget. Returning back to our body, that's what we did thousands of years ago, thousands and thousands of years ago, and we just still forget to do it because of modern day society bullshit that we now believe and what we believe to be what is true for us, but you don't actually want to take that on. That is what your system is trying to tell you. So when you're ignoring your system, I like to call it your internal compass. I think everyone calls it what's it called now? Nervous system. So what people say, nervous system. Um, it really is your internal compass trying to scream at you to redirect you in the direction that you're meant to follow and the desires and the person that you want to be. So when you feel that coming on and you're losing that sense of clarity, you're losing that sense of inner trust, just remember to stop yourself in your tracks, really see what is coming up for you, what emotions are coming up for you, what memories are coming up for you. And the best thing that has worked for me, like I've got my free grounding practice, that's like my go to all the time. It's only 3 minutes. You can see it in my links below. But another one that I love to tell clients to use is just simply stepping back, putting your left hand over your heart space, getting comfortable wherever you are, if it's at home, in your car, whatever it may be, and just really allowing yourself to take in that deep breath. Now, I know it sounds simple and you've probably heard it 1,000 times. You see all the stuff on social media, I'm sure, but it's just that reassurance that it's that one simple thing that we've been told to do, but we forget because we feel like we already should know what the next step is, and that's not always the case. There is no, 10-step plan or the 5-year plan ahead. That's not how it works. Coming back to your body, just simply taking that breath and just asking yourself, what is important for me right now? What that does, not only does it reprioritize your thinking and reducing that mind clutter, it's also giving you that clear, straight direction in what you actually need to do to feel like you're getting to the next stages of your true self and what feels freeing and what feels like, how you can actually take on your day because we can forget. Um, so yeah, just really asking yourself that question. And if you need to go that next step, further, remembering your why. So what is your why? Why are you doing this? Your family, all those things. Why? Once you go back to your why, it's kind of like you're rewiring your subconscious to really relax and be like, right, that's my priority. That's why I'm doing this. And it gives you a calmer, clearer, grounded path of what your next stages are. Sounds simple, right? And you're probably like, oh, Rianne, I've heard this 1,000 times before. Just remember, it's simplicity that we forget. It's that really going back to that simple, grounded practice. So I'm going to draw a card to cement, or just to ask the collective what we all need to hear today. So I'm doing this on the 14th of May 2026, entering the new moon. What is a collective message? Taking the deep breath. Okay, that one fell out. That's the one. This is the one, transformation. I don't know if you can see that. So transformation, so what I just said earlier, you allow these things to go back to some simplicity and really trusting your inner compass and knowing your why and remembering, your desires and who it is you want to be. That's when you allow your natural transformations to evolve. And that's the word that came through, your natural transformation. So it's already in your being. You already know this. You already know it to be true. But you're stopping yourself in your tracks to allow the transformations and the miracles that you want to really enter and allow into your life. So I love that one. So yeah, let me know in the comments if that resonates at all. Like what I said, I've got that awesome free grounding technique. So check the links at the bottom and always connect with me if you have any questions. But love to see your thoughts and let me know in the comments.